Yan ang F-35 Lightning II ng US Air Force at nagpapatrolya ngayon sa West Philippine Sea kasama ang FA-50 fighter jet ng Philippine Air Force. Dineploy yan ng US Pacific Command para magbantay sa teritoryo ng Pilipinas. Inaasang may istasyon to o mananatili sa Clark Air Base katulad ng F-22 Raptor. Bilang magkakaalyadong bansa nga, dapat magkasama o saling pwersang haharapin ng hamon sa West Philippine Sea. Wala pang ang balita kung permanente na ba itong i-deploy sa ating bansa. Yung F-22 Raptor kasi at F-16 fighter jet ng Amerika, hindi na tinanggal ng US Air Force.
Sa treaty ally, we cannot escape the fluidity of our operational environment, especially the South China Sea. It brings us a greater degree of interconnectedness.
Ang F-35 ay isang 5th generation fighter aircraft ng US Air Force. Isa to sa most advanced fighter jet sa buong mundo. Ito ang unang beses na idineploy yan sa Pilipinas at gagamitin yan sa pagsasanay kasama ang Philippine Air Force.
5th generation aircraft, it's capability-wise, it's more advanced aircraft. So we are hoping to learn so much from them during this exercise.
Maganda po yung impact niya sa atin sa training, and this is a great opportunity for us to enhance our interoperability, coordination, and operational effectiveness as we face prevailing challenges dito sa ating region.
Ang pagsasanay na gagawin ay para masubok ang koordinasyon ng dalawang bansa sa posibleng airstrike na gagawin. Tila may balak atakihin ng Pilipinas at US, pero yan naman talaga ang rason bakit nandito yan ngayon. Nagsasanay para alam ang galaw ng iyong kakampi. Excited naman ang ilang piloto ng US Air Force na makasama raw ang kanilang treaty allies sa isang pagsasanay.
We're super excited to work together. We'll definitely be able to integrate both fighting each other in the basic fighter maneuvers. And with that, we've prepared some academics to exchange with the FA-50 pilots to kind of show them how we operate in those mission sets, how we mission plan, and then how we execute.
Honing those tactics, techniques, and procedures that shape our operational and tactical missions here in the Indo-Pacific. We're looking forward to learning about each other's backgrounds, why our air forces operate the way they do, and as we go forward and face new challenges that we don't expect, what each party brings to the table and how we can continue to succeed as an alliance and strengthen our coalition endeavor.
Paniguradong yung makukulit na maritime militia sa West Philippine Sea, magtatakbuhan yan at magtatago. Inanunsyo rin kasi na sa West Philippine Sea mismo gaganapin ang military drills. Gaya ng nauna kong sinabi, sa West Philippine Sea gagawin ang pagsasanay para umatake. Damay nga sa gagawing pagsasanay ang bahagi ng Pangasinan at sa may Batanes area, kung saan posibleng may sumiklab na digmaan sa 2027.
All of that will be in the IMTA-1 or west of Zambales area, at around 20 to 40 nautical miles from Pangasinan.
Masama nga ang panahon ngayon, pero natutuwa pa dyan ang US Air Force. Bakit? Bibihira lang kasi ang malakas na ulan sa kanila. Ngayon masasanay silang lumipad sa masamang panahon at experience daw yun para sa kanila.
Bad weather, that's okay. It doesn't stop us from learning from one another, doesn't stop us from sharing expertise, doesn't stop the relationships that we're building here. So in either case, the exercise will continue.
Grabe ang US bantay sarado ang West Philippine Sea. Yan ang tunay na tropa. Kayo, pabor ba kayong permanente na tong i-deploy sa Pilipinas? I-komento sa baba ang inyong saloobin.